Welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday, June the 12th, and it's a very exciting day. It's one that we've been waiting for a very long time, and it's the drawing for the giveaway. Y'all remember I am giving away this Juicy Couture cosmetic bag set, and also this Pittsburgh portable inflator. And I've had hundreds and hundreds of entries into the drawing. I have this little container full of the names for the inflator. There are over 200 and something in here. Oh, and then I had a lot of names for the cosmetic bags, men and women. A lot of you men, you know, you want to win the cosmetic bags to give to your wife or your partner or your daughter, whatever woman is in your life and means a lot to you. So I appreciate y'all being interested in this drawing and for giving me your name to enter you. And there are many of you who have very innovative names for your channel. And I just had so much fun reading them and writing them down and reading your comments and your excitement about it. But first I wanted to talk about something that was always exciting for me when I was a little girl growing up in Lumberton, Mississippi. And that was when we had our fair in the fall. We would have it in the gymnasium there at the Lumberton High School. And it was such a fun time for me. You know, living in a little country town like Lumberton and doesn't even have a red light. Didn't have a red light in the 1950s and 60s and still doesn't. With a population of about 2,000. You know, we didn't have that many activities. And there was an old Apex theater there. And so we would, you know, go to the theater every now and then and pay our nickel to get in and watch The Blob and some of the other old B-rated movies. I don't think anything good ever came to Lumberton as far as Gone with the Wind or The Wizard of Oz or any of those wonderful movies. But we, you know, our school, we would get together and have functions, and one of those was the Fall Festival. And I do remember that there would be a big circle drawn on the gymnasium floor, and it would have these little squares marked off with a number in them. So they had, you know, all these different squares going around the circle with a number in them. So everybody would, you know, buy their ticket or, you know, pay to stand in one of the squares. And then they would play their music, and when the music stopped, you stopped in your square. And usually they were giving away a cake. I think it was called the cake walk. Y'all can correct me on that, the ones that remember that game. So anyway, if your number was drawn and you were standing on that number, then you won the cake. So that was a lot of fun. And then I remember that we had the apple bobbing. And I remember trying my best to get an apple. And I don't even know to this day if I know what the trick is to get the apple in your mouth. But I would just, you know, put my head down in that big old aluminum tub of water and with all those beautiful red apples in it and try to grab me an apple, and I never could. But I'm thinking about it today. I reckon the trick is to press the apple to the bottom. So all of y'all out there who have done your apple bobbing before and you actually got an apple, tell me, how did you do it? And also we had the booth set up with the Dunkin' booth where you would, you know, throw a ball at the little target, and if you hit the target, then whoever was sitting in the chair would go down and splash in the water. So we had a lot of fun there in my little town growing up. But anyway, let's go ahead with the drawing. So we're going to draw for the inflator first. And these are the names, so let me just mix them up really good. And I am doing this the old-fashioned way. Oops, dropped one. Maybe the next time I will try to do the computer-generated picker. because this was a lot of work writing all these names down and then having to go back and cut them up. But anyway, ooh, I need a bigger container. I keep sloshing them out. Let's see who wins the inflator. I'm not gonna look, I promise. Here we go. And the inflator is Mary Fox. Here we go. Congratulations, Mary. You won the inflator. So you can send me an email with your address at glendasully51@gmail.com, and I will leave that in the description below. So now we're going to draw for the Juicy Couture makeup bags. Y'all can see I had hundreds and hundreds of these. I was counting them as I cut them out, and I lost count. But let's see. I'm going to turn my face. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. And the cosmetic bag goes to Darlene Kennedy. Congratulations, Darlene. Please send me an email with your name and address, and I will get this mailed to you right away, priority mail. So that's my inflator and my cosmetic bag. And if y'all will remember, I promised you a big surprise for today. So that surprise is, not only did I have one set of the makeup bags, but I have two. So you get a second chance drawing. And then for the inflator, I also have two. So we're going to have a second chance drawing. So y'all hold on to your horses. So here we go for the inflator. Second chance. I believe in second chances in life, don't you? Oh, I even believe in more than a second chance. 3 and 4 sometimes. I think God gives us, throughout our lifetime, I think God gives us millions of chances, so we can surely give people that we know and love second and third chances. So here's the drawing again for the inflator. Okay, the second inflator goes to Sam Marie. Congratulations, Sam Marie. So get in touch with me via my email, and I will get that in the mail to you. Okay, so, oops. Here's a second chance drawing for the other cosmetic bag set. Let me get those off the bottom. Oops, I dropped one. I'm not leaving nobody out. Okay, and the makeup bag goes to Marie Riddick. Congratulations, Marie. So give me your name and address, and I will get this in the mail to you right away. So I'm so excited, and like I promised y'all, we're going to have, I'm going to dream up something else for another drawing, and this is going to be exciting, and I'm just doing this because I want y'all to know how much I love you and how much I appreciate you. And please give me a thumbs up and share my videos with your friends and your family on social media. And I just hope that you'll come back next week and see what is in my drawing for next week. We're just going to have so much fun this month. And y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.